Welcome to Public Speaking, summer of 2022. I am Joyce Fernandez. I am in my home right now, but you can do your videos anywhere you choose. That is legal and in good taste. If you want to go outside, go to the beach, at work, at a friend's house, your grandparents' house, wherever you choose to do your videos is fine with me. That is one of the advantages of not being in the classroom. You can go on the road when it is appropriate, and you can have other people in your videos as long as you are the leader and you are speaking at least 90% of the time. If your cat or dog goes by, or if someone who you choose is in your video, like a friend or a family member, because they want to be or they're part of your story, is absolutely great. That's the creativity that can happen in a class like this that does not happen that easily in the classroom. So enjoy the moment, create memories, put these videos in a time capsule. You'll have so much fun later on looking to see what you have created. I see this class as a humanities course. I know it's a communication course, but it's about being a person. And it is quick, but it's also a lot of fun and very, very gratifying. So I can't wait to meet all of you. Right now, what I'm actually trying to do, I'm not really trying to swivel in my chair, but this is kind of fun, is to just introduce the course to you. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Here you are. Now, if you're watching this video, you've already opened up the course, which is great. And you will see this video in week 1. But do not ignore the rest of what is available for you. When you look over here, you see, of course, is the course syllabus. And when you click on that, you will see the calendar and weekly checklist and the syllabus. And then when the grades start coming in, you will see your grades right there. And they're not complete, by the way. I am the one who keeps the grades. That's just the computer's idea of calculating them, but it's usually a false calculation. So every assignment that is graded, I keep a paper grade. And also I have to evaluate at the end the value of the grade as far as the rest of the work you have done. For example, did it come in late? I will accept late up until 1 week, but there is a 10% penalty because this is a class and we need to follow the rules the best we can. And we're all going to have good luck this semester. We just have to. And over here, you'll see under course content, there was my PowerPoints from another text called the Public Speaking Project that we do not use, but I love the PowerPoints. They're old-fashioned, but they're listening. This class is about speaking and listening, so I want you to listen to those. And I do put suggestions throughout the semester, the 6 weeks, to know which ones to listen to. But you can listen to all of them at any point. And you can see by the topics right here, these topics such as visual aids, speaking with confidence, using language well, audience analysis, should feel very, very familiar to you because oral and written communication are cousins and they share the same student learning outcomes. And then right here is our text. Stand up, speak out. The practice and ethics of public speaking. I go right over here to the PDF of it. And then you have all your chapters, one after another. I do not assign individual readings. This is a resource for those who need to review. You know, I had mentioned that this course was excellent for anyone who has strong written communication skills, but who doesn't need a review? So go through the different chapters as needed. When we're working on listening, you might want to read through on this chapter, audience analysis on this chapter. So this is reinforcing what the PowerPoints will talk about and what our discussion boards will be about. It's a good reference to have, and I really, really love this text. It comes from the University of Minnesota, and they've done a great job. All right, so let me click out of that one. And then over here, you will see under that, presentations and handouts. This is your class, so please take time to look. Here's our presentations. There is one presentation outlined for each one of our speeches from the In the News, Informative, Persuasive, and Personal Experience or Brief Opinion. So that is there for you. I'm trying to do this and not click out the wrong way. And over here, class handouts, which I don't always refer to, but they're there for reference. Even a speech outline, if you choose to use that. Many students will start using this as a template of how to create a presentation. It can be very, very helpful. It really can. That's how I do my presentations, right from a template, right, just like this. So I always talk to you about what I've done, my best practices, and maybe you've done that in your English classes as well. There's so many correlations between written and oral communication. This class is going to feel very, very familiar to you. The big difference is you're not writing, you're speaking, and you're not reading, you're listening. So, and over here, more handouts, as we have said. And over here, this is the peer review critique. We'll be doing 4 journals, and it's based on these 4 prompts right here. But in addition to these 4 prompts, when you do a critique in our class, the student you're critiquing never sees it. This is really for you to use your listening muscle. I talk about oral communication muscle, listening muscle. And so I really want you to participate in that because it's important for us to listen to each other because we are the course material. You know, I am the same teacher for every COM 101. I give the same, pretty much the same course materials as far as text and PowerPoints, etc., same assignments, but the difference is you. You create the class. And over here, I like this feature right here called support, and this is where you might be, maybe take this class here, a free class, Start Online Learning Introduction, if you are new to online learning, and there's other material here to help you. So just, look around on this class. This is your class. This is for you. And I'm going to turn this around. You can see my hand is there. You can see I'm not a very good videographer, and I don't expect you to be perfect by any means. This is practice. This is very strange, taking these videos and talking to a camera. That's why I suggested some minutes ago, if you want to create your own audience, if you want to do any of your presentations in front of your friends or family, as long as it's safe for COVID reasons, then do that so that you'll have more of a natural experience. So start off with week 1. I'm going to try to go over here and not show you I'm having too much fun with this, don't you? I really do love teaching this class because I like to see what you come up with. And here in week 1, which you'll see a new week every week. They always start on Monday, and this one starts on Tuesday because of Memorial Day. You'll see up here, let's see, instructions for self-introduction, and right here, press on this, and you're going to post. You are going to post over here your voice thread, and you will do that. It really isn't that complicated. 95% of my students have no issues. Every so often someone will have maybe not as strong a bandwidth or a computer, or they're trying to do too much on their phone. Read what I write. Please read, right in there, read. And then we'll start our discussion boards. We have 3 of them the first week. You're like, but we're in double time. You read them, you look at the post, you create the thread, you watch the posts that I put up for suggestions for making a comment. But if you don't like any of my suggestions, just give me your own reaction. It doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. It's perfect if you give me your own reaction. I just put those prompts up there to give you some ways of looking at the TED Talks, mostly the TED Talks. And then over here are the 3 different PowerPoints I would like you to listen to. Here's a brief article on the benefits of public speaking, and you should read through that. You are being immersed in public speaking, in theories, in rhetoric, in best practices. So by the time July 9th comes, you'll say, oh yeah, I took a public speaking class. And the last one is the communication model. Read what I say. And here is the model of what just happens when we speak. And you can see there they have the source is encoding, the receiver is decoding, and they have that on both sides. Because in essence, what's happening right now, I am the source, and I am encoding a message to you, and you are the receiver, and you are decoding, you are deciphering it, right? And then you are giving me feedback by doing the assignment. If this was in real time, the feedback would be usually nonverbal, head nods, smiles, maybe some vocal, maybe people ask questions, but we'll talk more about that as the semester goes. So I put up these, well, this is one right here, model. There's other models here, and some of this may look familiar to you from your English classes. This is not for memory, this is just for exposure. In fact, the only test we have in this class is the final exam, and the final exam is very, my hand again, subjective. It covers 3 areas of the course. It covers the discussion boards, the journals, and you yourself as a public speaker, and it's very subjective. But if you don't go through the class and have the experience, you're not going to have anything to say. So it's important, but you're not memorizing. It's practical application. That's what this class is about. And oh yes, the self-introduction. I asked you to, your choice, 3 facts about yourself that you do not mind sharing with newfound friends. So I shall do the same. My name is Joyce. I've been teaching here for decades and decades and decades and decades. I first started teaching in 1978. Oh my goodness. I was so young, and I was so in love with the whole community college model, and I still am today. That's why I know I chose the right profession. 3 things about me. I'm a grandmother. 2 of my favorite foods are pizza and fried clams, but not together. No, I'm really a New Englander. And music, I love music. I love the traveling Wilburys, George Harrison, Elton John, Paul Simon, Beyonce. Oh my goodness, I love Beyonce. Sheryl Crow. Yeah, I'm a woman of the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s, a little bit. I'm old. I'm wicked old and wicked happy to be here, and I can't wait to meet all of you. So have a great semester. It goes by fast, but students have done excellent in this class in the past, and I've been so glad they did it exactly like that this is set up, because it's like a Band-Aid. Just rip it off. 1 speech a week, and you're, like I said, using your oral communication muscle, and you will be sad when it's over, but it's going to be so great to meet everybody. Okay, don't put your hand in front like I did. Don't do that. Be a better photographer. But I do know one thing about lighting. Lighting should be in front of you and not in back of you. So front light, not back light. I'm in a room now with, let's see if I can show you, with some natural light up there. So that's the best way. If it's too much behind you, you'll be in the shadows and you'll look like you're in the witness protection program, which is not good. I hope you're having a nice Memorial Day weekend. I'm doing this video on Friday, and I'm anxious for Tuesday to start. So I will see you then. Thank you for choosing this class. Ciao, Bella.